Hello, I'm Galactic Sweets, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time, we began our march towards the Gallian castle, but got interrupted by Daeins, who somehow made it this far and without being killed. And today we are continuing our march toward Gallia castle, while taking on some Daein scum. Something I didn't go over last time, if you see the poison stat, you can see that Titania is poisoned. The number next to it indicates how many turns left until the poison wears off. So we'll go ahead and have Titania take out this mage. And we'll have to have Titania ready to take on the pirates, because I don't want Oscar to take him on since he has a weapon triangle disadvantage. And the pirates aren't that weak. What I might have to do is her wait here, so she can get the advantage of being on the coast. Let's see. I have Ike waiting here. Hopefully she will fly towards Ike. And I believe next thing we're doing is baiting out an archer, because I don't think these guys can get him. Yeah. So can Rolf take a hit from this guy? How much strength do you have? You have 14 attack. Yeah, you can take a hit from this guy. So, right. I hate how in order to move the cursor fast, you need to press B. But it also what cancels the enemy range. It is kind of annoying. We'll go ahead and heal Mia. And we'll have position Mia just outside of enemy range. This is a very common thing done in Fire Emblem. And is there anyone else? Oh, Riss, I forgot about you. My TV blipped out again, so I wasn't sure if there's anyone else. It needs to stop doing that. It's been doing that a lot today. Titania is good in HP at the moment, so we'll have Riss just sort of wait here, because Riss can move faster on the sand than mounted units, so honestly it might not be a good idea to send... Oh yeah, one of them's heading for the back village, so I might just send them towards or I might just send Oscar towards there, because I think it's a weaker pirate. And I believe, yep. Ike! You're that... That's right, it's me, Marcia. As promised, I'm here to repay my debt. I'm going to join your group. Join us? But I thought you were one of the holy Pegasus Knights of Daein. My TV blipped out again. Sorry about that. I resigned. So what do you say? You gonna let me in or what? Come on. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're a destitute band of mercenaries. Your wages will be a pittance compared to what you're used to. So what? Are you saying no? No, I'm simply pointing out that you will be losing almost all of... TV! I won't lose out on anything. Plus, I'll work twice as hard as anyone else. Come on, please let me join. Please! Well, if that's what you want, I will give it a shot. We're short-handed though, so you're gonna be busy. Huzzah! That's great. Just tell me what needs doing. And with that, we get a new unit who literally recruits herself. Marcia! And I'll show her status and base stats in a second. Yes, and if this is your second playthrough or fourth, she will come with a Pegasus band, which raises luck and resistance, which is exactly what the priest band does. Growth rates, not the actual stat itself. Marcia is your first playable Pegasus Knight, or Pegasus or I guess since the K is silent in Knight. Basically, these are flying units. They are they're vulnerable to bows and wind magic. In this game, they'll take extra damage from wind magic. But other than that, their big advantage is that they're very mobile. They won't be slowed down by trees or sand or anything. They can just rush into the fight and, well, take out anyone. Of course, I will go ahead and turn on animations. I don't really like the Pegasus Knight animations in this game in particular. But still neat, mainly because they're on the ground and they fly up and then poke. I like it when the Pegasus is already flying, but hey, what can you do? And they also have the same built-in skill that all mounted units have in Kanto, where they can move after doing something. You can also see she does have the flying attribute here, that's how you know. Yeah, Pegasus Knights generally don't exceed in strength so much. And Marcia is no exception with a 40% strength growth. It's not bad, but she has the potential to be strength screwed. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's move Titania here. So yeah, but Marcia is a really solid unit. I definitely recommend using her. Like, not only is she your only Pegasus Knight in the game, though there are Falcon Knights you can get later, and one other Pegasus class. But those are Falcon Knights being the promoted Pegasus Knight. But those are later down the road. So yeah, Marcia is useful alone in that she's the earliest flyer you get. So there are other flying units, but Marcia is the first one you get. And that alone makes her very unique and worth using. Let's see, who can use the experience? Rolf could use the experience, but I honestly don't want to give it to Rolf. Oh well. You can have it, Rolf. Oh, and I forgot to turn animations off. Oh well. We'll keep it on for this turn. Mix things up a little. So yeah, that's Marcia. Generally a lot of people use her, and I feel like when you see speedruns, Marcia is also used a lot because she is really good. I believe... Okay, so if I want to have someone take the mage hit, I should have them stand right here. So Ilyana, you will do that. Or what's your resistance? You have 11 resistance versus Soren's 10, so yeah, you'll take less damage. We'll have you stand here. We'll have Mia move forward and get ready for action. We'll have Ike move, and heck, we'll just shove Soren while we're at it for no reason. Because shoving... let's see, does anyone need healing? Rolf sorta needs healing, so let's heal him. And with that, and I want to go ahead and zoom in the map. And I think Oscar's the only person we haven't moved yet. Yeah. This guy is going to be heading for this house, so I kind of want to stop him. I don't want to get him in the other pirate's range by accident, so... Let's go ahead and move Oscar over here. We'll clip the Iron Lance and we'll have him heal. And with that, the enemies will be heading, yes, you'll attack Oscar, and hopefully Oscar can take him out. He's still a bandit, and bandits aren't the best, even though he does have the weapon triangle advantage. Nidata should attack Titania. Yep. We should get a pre-battle conversation. Yeah, scallywags of the sea, we are. We earn our gold with axes bold. I like how he's singing, essentially. But yes, these guys are basically here to just say, hey, if you want the villages, hurry up to them. You can't just turtle and take your time. You gotta keep moving, and oh, that's a lot of enemies. Yes, and with that, Titania's poison is healed, so it does go away eventually. However, there are items like antitoxins that can reduce the amount of time you'll have to be poisoned. So let's see. I don't want anyone getting in this guy's range, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Marcia here. I believe she actually supports with Ike, but don't quote me on that. We're just going to have people move back, and I'm about to sneeze, so... That was probably really loud. I am so sorry. But I felt it coming. At least you got a warning, right? So let's go ahead and have Oscar take this guy out. Oh, only a 69 hit rate. So that's not good, but hopefully it should... Yep. There we go, this pirate's down. And, yeah, oh right, Oscar gets a level up too. Yeah, you do notice that there's sort of like quite a disparity in level up, so like Oscar and Ike are like level 15, and then you have a level 1 roll. And Path of Radiance loves doing that for whatever reason. They love giving you like really low level units at this point in the game, and heck, Rolf and Miss are not the last time we're going to be getting really low level. Did you seriously miss? You seriously missed, Titania. Can you reach the village? No, you can't, but you can reach Risk. So we'll have Risk visit the village. Yeek! Humans! Yeah! Oh, come on. You are so rude. If you can't tell, I'm playing dead, so go away. Huh? Why? Because my mother told me if you ever meet a Bjork, play dead and it will leave you be. It's not true, is it? I knew it wasn't true. I knew it. Well then, take this and get out of here, quickly. I hate humans. I don't want to talk to you. Yes, shoo! I do like how they, get, ooh, a restore staff. So yeah, that's also something that can, heal poison. I do like how the villagers are Lagoos. I think that is a really nice touch. And I don't think we see generic Lagoos NPCs like that too much. But it is a nice touch. And with that, I think we're good for this. Can this guy reach Mist? No, he cannot. So with that, let's see what... We just have our Lagoose friends just chilling out there. And with that, we'll have Nadata attack Titania again. I said I'd turn off... Stop missing, Titania! I said I'd turn off animations after this, and I forgot. Whoops. With that, Titania will also be poisoned again. I should have equipped the Javelin on Marcia. Oh well. The Slim Lance is a better hit rate, so... I don't know how Marcia's strength is, because I did say that she does have the potential to be strength screwed, and because of that you might want to use, if you're playing with bands, you might want to give her a band that increased strength, such as the Fighter band. Of course, you would only have that if you didn't lose Void. I'm never going to live that down. I'm going to be the one who keep reminding myself of that. Like, you guys don't even need to remind me that I did that was a stupid move. I'm going to keep reminding myself that I lost Void. With that, let's go ahead. I'm going to have Titania. Look, I was 77, so yeah, let's just go with the Iron Axe. And I'll go ahead and turn off animations after we get Nadata, hopefully. Good. Come on, take him out, Titania. There we go. Scallywags of the sea, are we? An inn like this is quite worthy. Singing till his last breath. And we gain a decent amount of experience from that. I'll go ahead and turn animations off. Oh, well, okay. So I saw the poison thing, and it's kind of over the pirate, so I thought I was saying the pirate was poisoned for a second. That threw me off. Let's see what this guy is. You're from Crimea, aren't you? I'm a warrior of the Beast Tribe. Lord Ronald spoke of you. Doubtless you have noticed that Fort Tatana has been taken by Daein forces. Watch your step around that bunch. There's a dangerous mage with them. We the Beast Tribe find magic, especially fire magic, particularly threatening. I am waiting for friends and cannot take leave of this house, but I would give you this. If you use it, your magical resistance will increase. It will help you fight that mage. Take care. So yes, that is a stat raising item that'll raise your resistance, a talisman. And what he says is true. In general, you will, fire does effective damage against beast lagoons, such as cats and tigers, which are really the only beast lagoons. There's technically one more, but we don't really worry about that because you're probably not going to see it anytime soon, or at all, potentially. We'll get to that when we get to that. The real question is, what did you hear? Because Marcia can't take that many more hits. She can take out this guy, but she'll be incredibly vulnerable. I could have Rolf do some damage. And then I'll have to have Soren and Ileana sweep in and take out some people. Because so long, it's probably okay if I leave one of them alive. But I probably don't want to leave both of them alive. So we're going to go ahead and take out this guy. And we'll heal right after that with Mist. And, yo, he missed. Nice. With that person will go down. Marcia will get experience. And how much? You have 13 attack, you have 15 attack, and you have 8 defense. So... let's see. I want Ileana to get more experience. I'm going to move Soren to the side and have Ileana claim the kill here. And I'm going to move Ike forward and essentially sort of create a wall. So the soldiers either have to attack Marcia or Ike. So that way, yeah. And then they can also attack Mia. And this guy will probably attack Mist, because Mist is vulnerable and can get attacked like that. But that's okay. Actually, if I do this, I'll keep Mia there. Did I put her in the range of the archer? Oh, wow, I am 1 outside of the range of the archer. Okay, that was close. Mia's the only person we haven't moved, so we'll go ahead and move that and zoom in the map. This random pirate's coming and doing this thing, and we'll have him just take out this... Well, Titania, take him out. Good job, Titania, as always. Yeah, you're gonna attack Mist. You shouldn't double Mist. Okay, thank God. And yeah, you don't have a javelin. I'm pretty sure you didn't have a javelin. You can't double him? And yeah, that we don't really need to worry about, because I think that's all the pirates. So I think we're just good here. We're gonna just start moving them back towards the mainland, but honestly, I don't think we'll need their help. I think we're good here, though. Just in case, we'll start to move them back towards the mainland. Ike. You... Steel Sword. Alright, so Iron Sword won't take you out, so let's do that so we can give Marcia some experience. Let's see. Attack, Slim Lance. There you go. And I'm going to stall a bit here, just to sort of give Marcia some experience, because yeah, I could have Soren or Ileana come in, sweep out, and take out the guy, but I want Marcia to get experience. And thankfully, this guy shouldn't be able to attack Mist, because he does not have a javelin. You can see if I highlight his range, yeah, he cannot attack Mist. So with that, let's go ahead, just move everyone a little closer. And yeah, I'll go ahead and move Mia here. And he should attack Marcia. Though it looks like Marcia only does not double this guy, which is unfortunate. Just for time's sake, I'm probably just gonna have Ike go and take him out, or take out a chunk of his HP. Yeah, what does the Steel Sword do? 14. Oh yeah, let's just use the Iron Sword, that's good. And with that, we will have the Javelin take you out. Please hit. Thank you. And the archers right here, and of course archers do effective damage against, whatchamacallit, Mega Snipe, so we'll just have you stand here. We'll have Oscar and Titania begin to move this way. We'll actually have Oscar rescue Riss, and so we can ferry Riss back a bit faster, even though Riss can move farther in the sand. Oh, Ileana's a move. There we go. Are these guys just not? Oh, wait, he is. Okay, there we go. And he did nothing. You can Pegasus Knights also have good resistance, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about, moving Marcia and then worrying about having her take damage, because she has 6 resistance. So granted, she has more defense at the moment, but 6 resistance is still pretty good. So with that, I have been a bit sick recently, so if you hear sniffling in the background, that is why. We'll go ahead and have Ileana take out some damage, and we'll have Marcia sweep in with the kill. Do this with the Javelin. Alright, there we go. That way Marcia can also counterattack. That didn't kill. Well then, this is awkward. Rolfie boy, you get the kill this time, except we'll have you stand here so that way you can't be attacked by both mages potentially. And yeah, okay, well I've missed. Where can you guys attack? Can you guys attack once, please? Alright, there we go. That way they cannot hit Mist, because Mist is actually kind of low on health. Let's see. And Titania, yeah, now that you're on mainland, you're gonna move really fast. And Oscar is catching up slowly but surely. And then, there we go. Good job, Mordecai, Leaf, being moral support. Looks like these mages just aren't moving, which is fine with me. It gives me the initiative to attack them. Let's see. Slim Lance. Oh, Wind. So yeah, Wind magic is effective against Pegasus. So you can see he barely did any damage. He did like, what, 5 damage? Yeah, only 5 damage. So that's pretty good. Let's see. We'll have Ileana go. There is a magic triangle, so just how swords beat axes, axes beat lances, so on and so forth. That is the same with magic. Thunder magic beats fire, fire beats wind, wind beats thunder. And it's the same sort of idea. Personally, I don't really remember it, and the only reason I was able to tell you right there is because Ileana just had the advantage over this guy. That's the only reason I was able to actually tell you what the magic triangle did in this case. Have you stand here. You will take 6 damage. He does more damage than the guy with the wind tone. Just to give you an idea of how not powerful wind tones are. And the Halberdier right there isn't going to move from his spot. because, yeah. So he has a Night Killer that does increase damage against force back stuff, and he drops an Arm Scroll too. Alright, that is awesome. Arm Scroll raises the weapon level of whatever weapon you have equipped by 1, or, I think it raises, in some games it raises all your weapon levels by 1, and in other games it raises the weapon level of the weapon you have equipped by 1, I don't remember which one it is. Or maybe I'm just making up stuff and I just honestly can't remember, because I forget stuff. Someone's probably going to correct me. Go, yeah, you're wrong. Move Ike here. I don't think these mages are going to move. But just in case, I will keep Mist outside, and I'll have her heal little things of damage just to give her experience. Because generally that's like a really good way to just train healers. It's not the most efficient use of staffs, but it does help a lot. Actually, it is worth keeping an Arm Scroll for Mist when she promotes and gains access to swords. Unlike a lot of units, you'll actually have a D rank in swords and not an E rank, which is really good. And that'll allow her to get to, you want her to get to B rank in swords, that's generally what's recommended. And you can do that quickly with Arm Scroll. Yeah, these mages just don't move, which is interesting. With that, Marcia will get a level up. Let's see, what do you get? Hooray, Marcia got a point of magic, not like she actually needs it. I mean, I guess there is one thing, Lance Wielder. There are some weapons that you will get later that are like swords and lances, but they all do damage based on the magic stat instead of the strength stat. But they're very rare, and we're not going to see them for a bit. Ileana... Riveting commentary, right? Yeah, you can see with the elf under, it's slow enough that this guy will double us, but he doesn't actually do any damage because wind magic is weak. Which is a shame, because out of like all the magic, I like wind magic as a concept. It's just a shame that it's weak, and therefore like not as useful as whatever else. Oh, we'll go ahead and take out this guy this turn. And alright, good job. Flamant. Yeah, you can do enough damage to take him out. And I'll probably plop Ike in front of the boss, since Ike can still do a decent amount of damage to the boss. Good job, Marcia. And with that, we'll go ahead and turn on animations just for the boss. I'm probably going to forget next episode like I always do. Let's see. Steel Sword, Regal Sword. We get some crit. Let's go with the Regal Sword. I didn't mean to actually attack. Okay. So, you are the new commander. Tell me, boy, what cowardly tactics did you employ to fell our brothers? You must have deceived them. There's no way a rabble like you could defeat Daein and troops in a fair fight. From the very beginning, every last one of you has underestimated us. Will you never learn? Your refusal to recognize our strength will forever keep victory at arm's length. Silence! Silence, you idiot child! You're right, no more talk. God, I love some of the boss conversations in Tellia's. And how much damage did that do? If worse comes to worse, I can have Titania rescue Ike. And then just fall back a space. I don't think anyone here can actually take Ike from Titania. I'm not going to risk it because, you know, if Ike goes down, it's game over. Let's see, and we'll have Oscar come. He will reach us eventually. Partner phase, enemy phase. Oh, that doesn't heal him at all? I'm surprised it doesn't heal him. Let's see. That does, like, wow, okay, that does not that much damage. What we could do is sort of have, Soren or, Ileana attack from a distance. That might be what I do. So I'll just have Ileana do a little chip damage. I can rescue her out. And then drop her off. Death to the rogue to defy Daein! Defend our brethren! Erase their shame! And we do a little damage to him. Or maybe he did heal, because it looks like he was back to full health. And that is a good level up. I will take that. How much damage will you take from this guy? Because you will take... Oh, he has counter! Oh, I just noticed that. That is kind of bad. Well, you have 21 attack, you have 3 defense, so you will just not be killed in a single hit. Well then, We'll drop Ike here. We're gonna have to have Marcia rescue him. And I don't think anyone can take him, unfortunately. No, unfortunately not. But what we can do is have Mist stand here and heal Ileana, because Mist will be outside of this guy's range, which is good. With that, we'll go have Oscar come around. And with that, we'll see how this goes. So yes, this is going to be a long... Yeah, see, regained some health, unfortunately, and he's attacking Ileana. And he's using a yeah, you can see how much damage he did there, and Ileana... He doubled Ileana! Are you serious? And I was actually planning on using Ileana as my main mage unit, because I feel like everyone always uses Soren, so I was like, I could go with Ileana, because Ileana's pretty cool, and... Screw you too, game! Screw you too! Yeah, he doubles Soren as well. What is this guy's speed? 13? I don't even know what to say. I just realized that I'm going to put Titania here in healer because he has the Night Killer, and the Night Killer is not good for horses. So what I'm going to do is actually trade off. This will essentially have Titania put the hand axe. So that's a nice way to switch someone's weapons if you can't. If you've already ended their turn, you can just have someone else trade a weapon in between their top slot and somewhere else, and that'll have them equip that weapon. It's a very useful thing to know. Definitely recommend it. Go ahead. We'll have Oscar drop a wrist here, and we should be good. He'll attack Titania. Titania will respond with a hand axe, and we'll just go on from there. God, I cannot believe he doubled Ilya. Counter! Nice to see counter in action there. And Titania gets another level up. Well, I honestly don't even know what to say. Like, I just don't know what to say. Sorry? Oh, that just really sucks. You can't double even with the javelin, so it actually might not be a bad idea to leave Ike here and just let him get some experience. I'm gonna have him use the steel sword though, since it's not a good hit rate, but I don't want to waste the regal sword too much. And yeah, you can take another hit too, so that's fine. That actually takes him out, so I don't want that. I'll have Mist heal, and then we'll rescue Mist out of the way. What we can do, because we have 2 horse units that can rescue Mist, is we'll rescue. We'll move to, like, I don't know, here. And then we can have someone else, someone who can rescue Mist, come back, or take, and then drop. And that allows us to get a unit like Mist out of the way. That can be a very good way to train units if you don't want them in the way of, if you don't want to take them a hit, if you want them to take a hit on the boss phase. So say if your mage would have been doubled by the boss, you could have done that. Just make sure you know they actually double first. Oh, jeez. Well, with that, I'm going to try and take this guy out this turn because I believe now that he has the Night Killer, Soren can attack safely. Let's see, what does a hand axe do? A hand axe takes you out. I don't want that just yet. So what we'll do is we'll javelin you. 3 damage. Let's go, Marcia. Do it. Do it. Or not. How the heck do you wield Night Killer anyways? It just looks like awkward to wield. Alright. You do 1 damage, Rolf. Good job. You and your 1 damage. You do 8 damage. So let's just do that. Unless you get a crit. Crit? No crit. But hey, that's fine. That is a lot of damage though. Night Killer is strong. Alright, and with that, we'll have Soren claim the kill, or not. We'll have Rolf do 1 damage, because that 1 damage will be just enough to let Soren kill with the Fire Tome. Good job. This is pro tactics right here. Pro tactics. Soren. There we go. And with that, we have avenged Ileana. In the name of the Empire, cleanse my shame. I still can't believe we lost Ileana. Jeez. Well, at least Soren is here, and we have a good magic unit on our side. I was really hoping to use Ileana this run, because I haven't actually used her before, but oh well. I'm gonna be continuing playing on this because I am upset. Jeez. Alright, and with that it should actually skip enemy phase since there are no enemies left. Not a good turn count, but we're not playing for efficiency here. I'm just gonna heal Ike, get Mist a little more experience, and then we'll go ahead and seize. We defeated their commander, but we still don't know what they were after. It seems unlikely they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Daein is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to whet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Daein has crossed the border. Under such circumstances, hostility between Daein and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war. Again, and that was my phone. I don't know why my phone just suddenly vibrated right there. I'll get to that later. If war erupts between the Bjork and Laguz, it's only a matter of time before the other nations become involved. Could Daein truly mean to set the blaze of I can't read! Could Daein truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. We too need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side? We shall never support Daein. Unthinkable! Are you done, Shadow? Are you done? I apologize for the pause there. First my phone and now my dog. Captain Titania, we are human. Would you truly have a side with those with Laguz against other humans? That is unthinkable. Bjork and Laguz. Are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? You Bjork are all so timid. It's pathetic. Leaf, you must not say such things. Mordecai, Leaf, what do you think? Will it come to war? Our claws are sharp. If Daein invades Gallia, we are ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. This is troubling. Enough, we have lost much time. Let us make for the palace. We must reach tonight's camp before the sun sets. Is the palace still far? On your skinny Bjork legs, it is very far, but we will do as we can. And with that, we finally made it to Castle Gallia. My Lord Ike, everyone! Princess Alencia. I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, we're alright. We're getting by, somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Palace. I am Caineghis, ruler of the Kingdom of Gallia. These are the Grail mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You have been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It is good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, Your Majesty. You two are friends. How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grail. Leave, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, princess, I would have you stay, and this one will also stay. Or this one also will stay. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania? How much did Grail tell us, son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? Then it is best for me to tell him all that I know. Although that is not much. That's alright, whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more of my father. You have good eyes, honest and brave. I can see your father in them. Long ago, Grail, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Bjork, but your father was different. Princess Alencia's King Raman and his brother Lord Renning are also of a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men. Men in whom one could put his trust. Oh, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Bjork females, you are quite unique. You are most gracious, Your Majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia. Correct. And you and your sister, you are both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Mist and I were born here? Is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once, over 10 years ago, after your mother had been slain, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard that he had returned to Gallia. I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would be different. Wait, now I understand, that voice I heard. That was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best to not interfere in his final moments, so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike, at his last, did he confess anything to you? The identity of the Black Knight, did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his command, told me to trust King Caineghis, and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well, let me do as I can. If any of your mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I couldn't live here in peace. Not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget about the past. Or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know, I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. But that's why I've devoted myself to growing stronger. I will lead my father's mercenaries and prepare for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grail's son after all. Huh, you've matured, Ike. It seems like yesterday you were merely a child. Titania. And now I would ask a boon of you. The strength of your mercenary band, Ike. Would you lend it to Princess Alencia? Are you serious? King Caineghis! Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not represented by our citizenry. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of the Laguz. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when they speak of the Laguz. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you described. But more than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Daein targeted them. Their hatred of the Laguz is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Olentia and assist in the rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Bjork sentiment is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Olentia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say we are giving Daein an ideal excuse to attack. Which means Gallia can't offer Princess Olentia any relief at all. Is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. My Lord Ike, King Caineghis has advised me to turn to Begnion theocracy for aid in Crimea's restoration. He said we should make of Begnion a formal request and gain the support of their shields. Passage to Begnion will require several months at sea, and escort will be necessary. As you know, we lack the numbers to serve as a complete mercenary army. So, if the princess were willing to hire us as an escort, it would be an offer beyond our expectations. Titania, Soren, I think we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? It's what you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I will do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the Grail mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as escort of the Princess of Crimea. Princess Olentia, our journey together will be undoubtedly a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of your service. And with that, we have a new objective, to Begnion. And we have an idea of what we're getting ourselves into now. The story is finally starting to pick up pace. So, next time in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we set off to find a ship that will take us to the theocracy of Begnion. Thank you so much for watching, and until then.